as Vishnu said, we're using the Cord19 data set. So it's a data set put together by the Semantic Scholar team around COVID-19. It's done in cooperation with publishers and the National Library of Medicine and some other organizations. And the actual data set itself contains articles in JSON format and a metadata file. In the metadata file, there's about 200,000 articles. It's growing every day, so don't be surprised if those numbers are out of date next week. But 200,000 some articles are mentioned in the metadata. However, there's only about 90,000 with PDFs and about 70,000 from PubMed Central. So overall, there's about 90,000 articles that are actually contained in the data set. Others you can probably retrieve through URLs. However, we stuck to just the articles that we matched up from the metadata and the actual articles in the data set. So the other data sets, the structured data we have, is based on diseases, chemicals, and proteins. For diseases, we used a website that had these list of disease names, and I manually curated a data set from that. Where the list is about 500 entries in that website. That's sort of an estimation on mine. And it has like other names in the different entries. And I added some Wikipedia links, and I removed ambiguous terms. So for example, if there was an entry that just said something like fever, I would just remove that, because if that was, even if that is a synonym that sometimes people use for something, it's just too ambiguous to really use in entity extraction. For the chemical data set, we use a subset from Chemble. It's about 13,000 compounds. It comes with, the data set we have comes with some synonyms and SMILES strings. For the proteins, we used a subset from Uniprot, which has names and Uniprot IDs. This is the largest of the entity lists that we have, although only a small portion of these are actually found in the data. So in the Cord19 data set, there's we have in the pool of data that I built the slide around, we had about 94,000 documents. Average character length of 26,000, and they're from 20,000 different journals. So we can see also the sources there. So the majority of the plurality of them are from Medline, and then the WHO, and then PubMed Central. And they have a number of different licenses.